I'll deal the hands first, I guess. Right. So there are there are four main types of card that you'll have in your hand. Well, you might not have them all, but the red cards that say attack on them. Those are encounter cards. You know what? We're going to go through a turn instead of me trying to explain what other cards in your hand are.
Okay.
So, right, so it's my turn. First thing I do is, you see these cards in the middle here? The
Yep.
ones that say 32 Destiny cards. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of those. And then,
Flip it over.
so I'm encountering white. So that means that it's me against white. First thing I do is I pick which of his planets I'm going to target. Right now, they've all got 4 ships on them, so it really makes no difference.
Okay.
Then I decide how many ships I'm going to put into the encounter. You can put 1 to 4. You can't put in 0. You can't put in more than 4, with exceptions that I'll explain later.
Right.
Then the next stage is we invite alliances. Attacker invites first. So basically, I can invite TP and Fernando to ally with me if they want. And they also put in 1 to 4 ships. And if I win, then if I win the encounter, his ships get destroyed and ours land on the planet, which gives us a colony on his planet. And the aim of the game is, if you see over here, you want to get 5 colonies. So you want to get 5 colonies on other people's planets. So the way you win an encounter is, if we both play attack cards, then it's the number on the attack card plus however many ships are on your side. Highest total wins. So basically, if our total's higher, his ships are destroyed and they go into the void.
Do we get race cards or no?
Yeah, so that I'll deal them after. That then explains like that you'll all have your unique abilities from that.
Okay.
So, or if we don't want to play an attack card, we could if either player plays a negotiate card, and the other one plays an attack card, the one who plays a negotiate card loses. Their ships are all destroyed. They go into the void. But for every ship that they lose, they get compensation, which is 1 card from the other player's hand.
Per ship, right?
Per ship, yeah. Or if we both play negotiates, then we have a minute to make a deal. Something must change hands in the deal. You can't just say nothing is happening.
Okay.
So you've got a minute, and basically we could say a colony for a colony, or a colony for a colony, and I'll give you a random card from my hand, or whatever.
Okay.
You know, something has to change hands. It can just be a card for nothing if you can't come to an arrangement. Because if you fail the deal, if you don't have a deal within a minute, you both lose 3 ships to the warp.
Right.
In the case of negotiation, all ally ships immediately go home and they're not affected by the encounter at all. So if Fernando had put 3 ships in to ally me, but then Schmooks and I both reveal negotiate, Fernando just takes his ships home and it's like he was never there.
Right.
If you ally the defender rather than the attacker, then you get one of these special Cosmic Incursion reward cards for each ship you allied the defender with. They are quite powerful.
Okay.
So yeah, then if I won that encounter, I would destroy his ships, put mine on the planet, and then because I won the encounter, I'm allowed a second encounter. If I lost, then it would go on. It just goes around the table to the next player's turn. They draw a Destiny card and repeat. So that's a general turn. In your hand, as well as attack or negotiate cards, you might have reinforcements, which just add to either side's total. You can actually add to the enemy's side if you want to, for some reason. Some powers might mean you want to lose the encounter. There are also artifact cards. These are single-use cards that do what they say on the tin, basically. They all do their own thing. For example, there's Card Zap, which you can use to cancel anyone else's artifact, or Cosmic Zap, which you can use to cancel someone's alien power, which we'll get to now. What color do you want to play with? Green are the easiest, then yellow, then red. Like the alien
I would
powers.
probably go with the easiest.
Yeah, it probably makes sense, right? Okay, I'll shuffle the cards. Where's shuffle?
You just have to shuffle. You just pick it up and yeah.
There we go. And then deal all seed players. That is your alien. You want to take some time to read it. That basically determines what you can do. And
I didn't get.
it should have gone next to your hand. No.
This one.
Okay. How have you guys got those cards? What has happened? How did you guys get Cosmic Incursion cards? What? What? What?
I don't know.
Should
Okay.
I put it back?
Yes. Some of you have Defender. You all have one Defender card for some reason. Shmoo has 2 aliens. I don't know what's happened here.
I didn't click anything.
Shmoo, I'm gonna blame you. Fernando, no, right. So only Shmoo and I
Don't
have
make me
alien,
flip
and
this
Shmoo
table.
has 2. You know what? You know what? Shmoo, put your alien back.
I don't even know where does it go back?
Oh god.
Oh
my
god,
fault.
oh god.
I'm holding control. This is all my fault.
Go back, go back.
How do I go back?
That way.
What the deuce?
Stop doing things. I'm trying to rewind back.
Oh, what the hell?
There's no way just to reset the table completely.
Maybe.
Hey, you have to lose.
There we
It
go.
keeps okay.
Right. So, I'll deal out the hands again. Well, you'll have a different hand now.
But I
Deal with
liked my hand.
it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh shit, we've not got any flares in there. You know what? We'll play without flares for the first game. Deal with it.
Yeah, this hand sucks.
I like my other hand too. Damn it.
Well, deal with it. Right, now we'll deal with the aliens. I should probably change my push to talk button, because that was what caused the problem. It's control, which means I'm selecting lots of things at once.
Let's see.
Right, I've dealt you 2 aliens. You pick which one you prefer, because you
I
can
got
get
nothing.
fucked. What?
I have
And-
4
and-
aliens.
Yeah, Shmoo
Why
has
is
4.
Shrew getting TP's aliens? You know what?
Well done. Let me find out which ones are worse, and I'll give you those 2.
No,
No,
you put
no,
them
I'm-
away. I will deal 2 to TP from here.
Cool. Sweet.
Yeah, Shmoo, you're gonna have to get rid of 2 of those, and preferably before you read them. Pick which ones are the ugliest.
I'll get rid of. Where do I put it?
Just leave it there, and I'll put it away.
Get rid of this one. Oops. How do I flip it? There we go.
Oh wow.
Right, so yeah, take your time to read through your alien. That's your power. Also note whether it's optional or mandatory. That determines whether or not you have to use it. And the little bar along the bottom, that highlights which phase you have to use it in, or you can use it in.
So does mandatory mean that I have to do it every time?
Yes, mandatory means you must use it every time it can be used.
Alright, I think I know which one I want. Man, they are powerful.
Right, I've got my alien. Are we playing with your powers hidden, by the way? It's probably best if we don't.
Yeah.
The way we usually do it for playing hidden power is you don't have to reveal your alien until the first time you use your power.
Yeah.
But it's entirely up to you guys.
I
Okay,
mean-
so what did you want us to do with the alien we don't? Oh, never mind.
The alien you don't want, just put it on the table and I'll put it back in the deck.
Wow, so you just get all of the artifacts.
Yeah.
Oh, you got the Filch, is it? Vulch. That's nice. Glutton's also pretty good. You guys have got some not bad cards. Mine kind of sucked. Oh well.
You got hacker?
Right, so that's your alien power. You're meant to have flares, but we're going to leave them out for now. Right, tech cards. I'm also going to deal you 2 tech cards. Pick one, put the other back. You see the number in the lower right-hand corner?
Yep.
That is how many ships it takes to complete it. Once per turn, per any player's turn, you can put 1 ship on it. You don't have to, but you can. Once it's complete, you can take the ships off, but you do not have to use it immediately. And then that your tech's there, you can use it as soon as it's completed, or you can wait for a more opportune moment. Some techs are 1 use, some things are the entire game.
Okay.
If rather than a number in the bottom right, it has X, then you can put as many ships on it as you want, and it'll explain in the text what each ship does, sort of thing. But you also want to pay attention, because unless your text specifically says, then you have to play it face up. Every other tech is face down. Every tech is face up, apart from a few that say you can play it face down.
So is it something like do not reveal this until used or something
Yes,
like that?
it says you do not have to reveal this technology until used or something.
Okay.
Something along those lines. What's the hotkey to flip again? Because I have to keep dropping it.
F.
Cheers. Right, has everyone got their text? Well, what has happened here?
Hang on, I'm still reading.
Put your unused one on that pile in the middle there.
Kind of like that one more.
Since we both have optional on our alien cards, how often do we use this ability? Just like every time, or
every encounter you can use it. You see how at the bottom there's this bar, and then for hacker the last bar is the orange bar is in resolution. That means every resolution phase you can choose to use it. I can choose to use mine in every alliance phase.
Okay. I'll be right back in like 2 minutes.
Right.
I have to go do something.
See,
and
whereas,
since theirs have it all red, all orange or red or whatever,
the Vulch is basically, it happens whenever anyone plays an artifact, is it? I can't think. It's been a long time since I played with the Vulch. Yeah, so basically, whenever an artifact card is played, he has to take one. Glutton, whenever he takes that card, he takes 2 extra, or whenever he takes anything, he takes 2 extra, I think it is. Whereas ours are just specific phases. So, example, whenever after everyone's in the encounter, I take 1 card from everyone who's from everyone who's on the other side from me, basically.
Since you take 1 ship from the warp, does that mean he gets 3 ships every turn?
3 ships on all of his turns, yes. You take 1 ship from the warp on your turn, not on everyone's turn. Do you guys want to play with space stations as well? Why not? We'll play with space stations. Space stations are fun. Right. Put that out on the table in front of you, and I'll give you the correct card.
Alright, I am back.
I've just dealt you a space station card. The way space stations work is they're basically an additional power, but you put the space station on 1 planet, and you only have that power while you have ships on that planet.
Okay.
Whoa, why is that in the middle?
All right. Do we have to reveal the space station?
Yes. So I know
Okay.
which one to give you.
And I just choose which planet I want to put it on.
Yeah. Fernando, what have you got? Transdimensional relay. Put that on any planet. Shock pods. Shock pods are pretty good. It really doesn't matter what planet you put it on because they're all identical at the start. So yeah, as long as you've got your power, you can use... As long as you've got ships on that planet, rather, you can use that power. Alright, I think we're about ready to start.
Do we have to reveal our tech right now, or once we start?
Once you start putting ships on it, technically.
Okay.
But you're probably going to want to put ships on it straight away, so because you can put one on it at the start in anyone's turn, in anyone's regroup phase.
Okay, so I can just do it right now?
Basically, yeah.
I'm going to do that.
As am I. That's upside down, Shmer.
It's supposed to...
Okay. Just making sure you were aware. If it's supposed to be upside down, you could leave it in your hand, but we need to see how many ships you're putting on it, sort of thing. So.
Can I just put the ships next to the little
Yeah,
the card I
sure.
have down for the space station?
Sure. Right. Are we ready to go then? Want to try an encounter? Who wants to go first?
I'm okay with you going first and watching it one more time.
Okay. Blue, they're not in the game, so... Green, Fernando.
Oh no.
Do you want to play with hazards? We'll say no. We'll say no for now. We can introduce them next game. Yeah, get those out of the way for me.
Is there any way to get more tech cards?
Yes, I'll explain. Not until you complete that one. I'll explain that later.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, also, you can't willingly abandon... No, actually, you can. But don't willingly abandon a colony because you can't rearrange ships very easily. So, like, I in that case there, I dragged all 4 ships from one planet and then moved one over. That was just because I was too lazy. In reality, I took 3 from one and 1 from another one.
Okay. Yeah.
Right, so now I get to invite allies if I want to. I will invite Schmooks. Schmooks, would you like to ally me?
Sure, why not? And then I select how many ships I want to...
1, 2, 3, or 4, and if we win, you get a colony here as well as me. Yeah, and you just put them next to me on this hyperspace gate. I am not going to be inviting TP, so you can invite him if you want, Fernando.
Or if I decide to say no, and then...
yeah, right. You're not forced to ally him if you don't want to. What have you done with your ships?
My ship went underneath the little board thing. I was trying to stack them, and it didn't work.
You have to hold down when you're trying to pick up a stack.
There we go.
So
No, I tried to put them in a stack first, and then drag them over, but instead I just dragged one.
Right. Fernando, are you going to invite Shmoo to ally you, or are you going to invite TP to ally you, rather?
TP, you want to ally me?
Sure, why not? Let's try the Shmoo approach here.
So, yeah, if Fernando wins this encounter TP, then you get 2 of those special defensive cards I was telling you about.
Yep.
Or 3 now, because you put 3 ships in.
Yeah, let's go.
Right. Because you both allied against me, I take 1 card from each of your hands. Put that back for now, Fernando. It's meant to be at random. How am I going to do this at random? I suppose I can... Yeah, shuffle your hands up, and then I'll highlight which one I want. You can see which one I'm hovering, can't you?
I think so, a little bit.
Yeah. Right. Are you done shuffling?
Sure.
Right, TP. I want this card.
This one right here?
Yeah. Drag that over to my hand, or put it down in the table, and I'll drag it over to my hand.
Oh, crap. Wrong button. That button.
Fernando, I will take this one. Excellent. Right, now, Fernando, we both pick our encounter cards. And then we reveal. So our total is significantly higher.
Yeah.
So it's the first number you use?
No, ours is a 20, his is a 4.
Okay.
You see? So that's 20, plus I've got 4 ships, and Shmoo's got 2, so our total is 26. Fernando's played a 4, plus his 4 ships is 8, plus your 3 ships is 11.
Right, so they all go down to the...
So you can still play reinforcements or anything just now, but are you guys playing anything else, or are you losing? Sounds like you're losing. So yeah, you drag all your ships into this.
Wait.
Oh yeah, you've got that. You can't move anywhere near enough ships to win, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
That would just be losing more ships. And then Shmoo and I drag all of our ships on.
So Shmoo, hold onto it. So like hold for a second, and then you can move them all.
And then the cards that Fernando and I played are discarded.
Okay. Oh, you have to flip them over for them to be, and then flip the other one. And they'll should stack. There we go.
I thought they just had to be the same way up, not necessarily FaceTime. No. Yeah, that seems to have worked. Right. So because I won, I can now take a second encounter, or I can take a technology. But I'm going to take a second encounter.
Okay, so you can take... Okay.
Yeah, so Shmoo and I are now on 1 colony each.
Hey. All right, are we going?
So if you win an invasion, you basically just keep going until it's a stalemate.
You can only have 2. You can only have 2 encounters in a turn.
Ah.
All right. So you are attacking me here?
Yes.
All right. You get to ask for allies first, right?
I'm not even put my ships in yet, but yeah. I'm not going to ask for any allies this time.
Okay. Hey, Shmoo, you want to help? Or not Shmoo. Fernando, you want to help me out or not?
Yep.
Or no.
And choose how many you want.
Yeah, you can specify when you invite someone to ally, you can say, you must give me this number of ships, or you must give me at least this many ships if you want to. Or you can say, you can only give me this many ships. So basically, like if you want someone to ally you, but you don't want them putting in 4 and getting 4 defensive cards, then you can say you're only allowed to give me 1 ship. But whatever, it's up to you. Yeah, I don't know if I said, but 1 to 4 ships for allying as well.
Yep.
Right, so I use my power. I will take this card from you, TP.
Okay.
Well, that card should still be in your hand technically, but I'll let you
Yeah.
off. I'll let you off. I'll take this one at the end. And I will take this one from you, Fernando. Right. Now I'll pick my encounter card.
Okay.
Ready?
Set. Flip.
24 versus 21.
All right.
God damn it.
So,
Yep.
oh, you guys are just okay.
You are cheating.
So I'm now on 2 colonies, and that makes it your turn, Schmooks.
Also,
So I just-
it does.
What were you saying? You both spoke once.
For the cards, you can stack them. If they are the right way, then they'll stack. I just did that. It's weird.
Yeah, there we go.
So
Right,
I go with the
Schmook.
Destiny card and flip it.
One Destiny card and flip it. Yeah. Green Fernando. I did shuffle these, I promise.
You're sure?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, technically, actually no, Shmoo, you can't encounter the planet that Fernando doesn't have any ships on because you're on it. But if you were encountering TP, you could encounter the planet that only I'm on, in which case TP is defending with no ships. What? It's meant to be pointing the other way, you dickhead. The
Yeah.
arrow points at the planet. Yeah, see that
Does it
makes...
make any difference if as long as you know which planet I'm going after?
Well, I didn't know.
All right, I'm gonna move a ship.
My tech is now complete.
Oh, geez, it only took 2.
3. That was my 3rd one that turn.
Oh, can I put one on for each encounter?
Yeah, for each encounter.
Hey.
So basically, what all that does for me is I can add or subtract 1 from my side's total.
Okay.
Whenever I'm in an encounter. Actually, my power is that only as a main player or as a main player? Yeah. Okay. See, Fernando's power is normally really powerful, but no one has played any artifacts yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you keep stealing all mine, you damn bastard.
Yeah. You're not meant to tell people what I steal from you, dickhead.
I'm not going to call any allies.
What about you, Fernando?
Oh yeah. Help me.
I will ally you.
Is there a point where we can start drawing more cards?
You draw when you've got no encounter cards in your hand. Those are attack or negotiate, and you need one. That's when you draw a new hand.
Okay.
But also, there may be some powers that let you draw it. Right, so now you both pick your encounter cards, I think. I don't think either of you have abilities that make any difference here.
Oh.
God damn it.
Did we lose?
Jesus.
Yep.
What happened? Did you play negotiate, Fernando?
I don't have.
Oh, you could have told me that before you invited me to ally, because I don't get anything. You take 1 card from his hand, but I get nothing. So yeah, Fernando lost the ship there, so he gets 1 card of compensation from Shmoo, but I get fuck all.
Which card do you want?
This one.
Right, so now you get a second counter if you want it, Shmoo.
Do I have to take the second encounter?
No, you can take a tech if you want, or whatever. But actually, at this stage, it's the regroup phase. I am going to plague you, Shmoo. Oh, well, I would read it, but your hands are all over it.
Arms player. Play at the start of any encounter and choose a player. That player loses 3 ships of his or her choice to do the work, if possible, and must discard 1 card of each type that he or she has in hand.
So you lose an attack card, a negotiate card, a reinforcement, and an artifact. 1 artifact card, not 1 of each artifact.
Okay, and then I pick 3 ships as well.
And then you pick any 3 of your ships to go to the warp. Don't know why you're turning them face down.
Oh wow.
So is that it? You've only got negotiates and
No, I'm
reinforcements?
looking at the
All
other
right, you're
ones to figure out
deciding
which one I
what else
want to
you
use.
go. Okay. Yeah, Fernando, you get that plague because that's your alien power.
Yeah.
Unless
Yeah, I just realized I could have used this one, but yeah, whatever.
cards app.
Because it
Yeah.
negates
Yeah,
artifacts.
you could have played the cards app and then you wouldn't have had to lose anything or any ships. I mean, you still
That's
can
fine.
if you want, but you've revealed what you've got now.
Yeah, it's a learning mistake.
Oh yeah, Fernando, you get that cards app as well.
Yeah.
They're both yours. The cards app and the plague.
Wow.
Yeah, Fernando's power is really quite strong. And I could have stopped him there, but I decided to go easy on him. Basically, the only way to really stop the Vault from getting overpowered is to Cosmic Zap him. Because now that he's got a card zap, he can play that whenever the fuck he wants. So basically, if we try to card zap any of his artifact, he's got a card zap to counter it, and he steals the card zap that he's just card zapped. So yeah, Fernando can now not be stopped. He is an unstoppable machine. Right, yeah, Shmoo, are you taking a second encounter or what?
Nope.
So you're going to take a tech card then. You don't have to keep
Yep.
it, but it's yours anyway.
Oh, I was gonna say, where are the tech cards?
There you go.
Yeah, I moved him off just because.
Yeah, if that one needs to be revealed, then just put it on.
Nope, another non-reveal.
Wow. Right. So you're not taking a second encounter, so that makes it TP's turn.
Yeah.
Well, here's a question.
Red isn't in the game.
The
so
space
that
station
offers red.
allows me to get one ship from the regroup phase. Isn't that?
Yeah, that's
start of
right now.
someone's
So
turn?
you take one of your ships back.
Right, I do too, right?
Yes, you do as well because it's your
But
turn.
I take 2 more. Ah.
You take 2 more because that's your power. Those aren't your
Ah.
ships.
Oh crap, they're not.
So yeah, so Schmutz gets 1 back because that's his space station. TP gets 1 back because it's his turn, but then he gets 3 back because that's his power. And yeah, TP, you can put them on any of your colonies that you want.
Yep.
Split them up, put them all on one, whatever. But you can't put them on the planet where you don't have any ships.
Right.
So you can't recolonize like that. There are ways to recolonize. I'll explain whenever someone gets that actual opportunity.
Okay,
Right,
now
Shmoo,
I flipped.
Yeah,
I flipped it
you
green,
flipped. No, you flipped red.
which
or
wasn't
did you-
here.
Yeah. Did you
then
then
green.
flip another? Did you flip another one?
Yeah, I flipped green.
God damn it. Oh yeah.
Green has come up 3 times. Well, Schmutz invites. TP invites allies first, rather.
I had to decide which one I want to attack first.
Yeah, decide which planet you're going for. So you can go for the one that Schmutz and I are on, but then I'm not going to ally you. Or you could go for one that just Schmutz is on, then I might ally you, and Fernando won't be particularly worried about it.
And it's dimensional rift.
See, if you aim for a planet that Fernando doesn't have any ships on, he's defending with 0 ships and doesn't really lose anything if he loses.
Right. I'm reading his space station.
Okay.
Now, if I take over the ship with the space station,
No,
or the
you
planet,
do not get their space station power.
Okay.
I mean,
But I would get rid of
that-
his.
he wouldn't be able to use it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's that's debatable, really, like whether or not you should get their power. We sometimes we played that you did, but there are also some alien powers that actually let you steal planets from other players. In which case, that's when you got the space station. So that was kind of overpowered. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go and change my push to talk button because it's really annoying.
That's fine. That's great. We'll make it 4. Why not? No. Let's see. Wait, Shmoo, I think you're at 2 planets now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you know, I'm not gonna ask for allies, but I'm gonna switch this. Not that many.
Yeah, you put your
Okay.
ships in before you ask for allies, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're inviting. Well, Fernando, last time
These
I allied
ships.
you.
These ships, can I do it?
If the tech is finished, then yes, you can put them back wherever you want.
Oh.
That would
Oh.
have been the fourth one this turn, wouldn't it? You should do that before he picks the planet, so he can pick again.
Ah, he can pick again.
Yeah, you should do this in the regroup phase rather than the launch phase, but you know, we're all starting it, apart from me. That also means you can use that tech if you want to. I think that's one that you use every time, isn't it? You always save a ship. Yeah.
Yep.
Right, so TP, you're not inviting allies.
I wasn't going to, but I might now. The issue is, though, is that you're both at 2, and me and him are both at 0.
Yeah.
So if I do this, I give one of you guys a potential chance to get another one.
Yes.
And so that's where some of the strategy comes into play.
Yeah, exactly.
But I could also...
It strengthens you, but it also strengthens us.
Right. I think I'm not going to invite allies for this one.
What about you, Fernando? You going to invite allies?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay. Well, then you pick your encounter card, and we'll see who wins.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, flip. So he gets a tie.
No, Morph is exactly the same encounter card as yours, but I think he has more ships, doesn't he?
No, the exact same.
Oh, 4 each. Okay, yeah, so it's a tie right now. Defender wins ties anyway, so...
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
But no reinforcements? Seriously, you fucking suck.
No, I don't.
Oh well. Yeah, so Fernando, you win that encounter. Well done.
Oh.
Which basically means TP, you're not allowed a second encounter because you didn't win your first one.
Right.
That makes it Fernando's turn.
Okay.
I'll take my one ship.
Yeah.
Uh,
So you're taking that and then put it straight on. Oh, well, you can put it straight on your tech if you want, or you
okay.
whatever. Right. So
Please
yeah,
don't
you
attack
draw
me.
your destiny card.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a maximum?
No, you can have as many ships on each colony as you want.
Okay.
4 to start with, like when you're setting up the game, but after that, as many as you want.